Your AI subscription isn't your real cost. I audited my entire workday and found a hidden energy overhead you never see on your credit card bill. You pay $30 a month for ChatGPT. Another $30 for Claude. Maybe $80 more for Midjourney. But here's the part nobody talks about. Every single query you run burns electricity, and that cost gets passed right down to you. Today I'm showing you exactly how much. Let's start with the science. When you send a prompt to ChatGPT, it doesn't just think, it activates thousands of processors in a data center. That costs electricity. And it costs a lot more than you'd guess. A single ChatGPT query burns roughly 10 times more energy than a Google search. Why? Because inference on these massive language models is computationally dense. The real number comes from something called power usage effectiveness, or PUE. Most AI data centers run at a PUE between 1.1 and 1.5, meaning for every watt of compute, you're burning another 0.1 to 0.5 watts just on cooling and overhead. Then you layer in grid emissions. In the US, that's roughly 400 grams of CO2 per kilowatt hour. Add all that up per query, and the math gets real fast. So I spent one full freelance workday, 8 hours of real billable work, logging every query. I pulled 27 prompts in ChatGPT, mostly for client copywriting and research. I rendered 4 Midjourney images, all client deliverables. And I sent 18 Claude messages, mostly code generation and technical specs. That's 49 total queries in a single workday. Now let's look at the energy burned per tool. ChatGPT's 4.0 model uses roughly 30 megajoules per query, that's about 8.3 watt-hours. Claude 3.5 runs leaner at around 4.2 watt-hours. But Midjourney? Each render costs 200 to 300 watt-hours. That's 30 times more than a text prompt. One Midjourney image uses as much electricity as running your laptop for a full day. Multiply it out and my workday burned around 1,300 watt-hours total. That's 1.3 kilowatt-hours. At the US commercial rate of 13 cents per kilowatt-hour, that's 17 cents in pure electricity overhead per workday. Doesn't sound like much, right? But wait. We're just getting started. Here's where it gets interesting for your invoice. Multiply 17 cents across a 5-day work week and you're spending 85 cents. Across a month? $3.40 in pure electricity overhead just from inference. Now throw in carbon. That same workday generated 520 grams of CO2, half a kilogram. Annually? 260 kilograms. That's equivalent to driving a gas car 1,500 miles. But here's the real insight. I was a moderate user that day. Some freelancers, especially those doing heavy image generation or running specialized agents, burn 3, 4, even 5 times that volume. Let me show you what that looks like projected across a month. A light user spends $12 a month on electricity overhead. Moderate? $46. Heavy? Over $150. And that's on top of your subscription fees. So when ChatGPT tells you it's free tier, it's not, you're just not seeing the bill. If you're billing $5,000 a month, a $150 hidden overhead is a 10% haircut on profit. So what do you actually do with this? 3 things. First, batch your prompts. Instead of sending 5 separate ChatGPT messages, write one prompt with 5 sub-questions. That cuts query volume. Second, prefer smaller models for low-stakes work. Claude Haiku burns way less than Claude Opus, and it's faster. Third, and this is crucial, factor a compute line item into your client quotes. Add a line for computational overhead, tied to the complexity and tool intensity of the project. Your clients are paying for the infrastructure anyway. Own it. Now here's the real ask. Drop your daily query count in the comments, tell me how many ChatGPT, Claude, or Midjourney calls you make on an average billable day. I'm collecting real freelancer data to build a community cost model. If your numbers are wild, I'll feature you in the next video. And if you want to dig deeper into the math, I'll link the full Python notebook in the description. Stop ignoring the energy line item on your P&L. Your AI tools cost way more than the subscription. Drop your daily query count in the comments, and let's build a real dataset together. Subscribe for the follow-up community cost model when we hit 1,000 comment responses.